In the first term, while learning health and hygiene, we had learnt that we have to wash our hands after playing and before eating, because we touch various objects with our hands. Our hands may contain disease causing organisms. If we wash our hands, the disease causing organisms will be washed away. Otherwise, the disease causing organisms enter into the body and cause vomiting and other diseases. Now I am going to ask a question. Can we see these disease causing organisms which are found on our hand? We will say the answer no, because these disease causing organisms are very small, so we cannot see with our eyes. The organisms which are very small are called as microorganisms. For an example, bacteria is a microorganism. The bacteria cause various diseases such as dysentery, typhoid, cholera. If we want to study these microorganisms, they are very smaller. What to do? We need a microscope to study the microorganisms. The microscope has lenses. These lenses increase the size of microorganisms, so we can see the bigger image of microorganisms. Our earth has various microorganisms on land, in water and air. Apart from microorganisms, our earth also has macroorganisms which can be seen by our eyes. Small insects, butterflies, worms and grasses, small plants, bigger animals and bigger trees, all are found on our earth. Our earth has both microorganisms and macroorganisms. All these organisms are made up of cells. You had already learned about cells in 6th standard. All these organisms are made up of cells. In this lesson, we are going to study about cells. Study of cells is called as cell biology. You know what are bricks? What is the use of brick? When bricks are arranged and bound together, what will be formed? A wall. When many walls are combined, a room and buildings can be made. So in a building, the smallest part is a brick. In our body, the smallest part is a cell. When these cells are arranged together, big body is formed. Our body is made up of many cells. In a building, bricks are the smallest units. In our body, cells are the smallest unit. In term 1, while learning, the cells are the basic building blocks of an organism. In term 1, while learning the matter around us, you had learned atoms are the basic building blocks of matter. Atoms are the basic building blocks of matter. Cells are the basic building blocks of an organism. Plants are made up of plant cells. Animals are made up of animal cells. There are some differences between plant cells and animal cells. Some organisms are made up of only one cell. These organisms are called as unicellular organisms. Uni means single or one. Amoeba is an example of unicellular organism. Chlamydomonas is an example of unicellular organism. It is an alga in Tamil Pasi. It is a single cell alga. Bacteria are unicellular. In these organisms, all the life activities are done by a single cell. Chlamydomonas has chloroplast. It prepares its own food with the help of single cell. These animals respire, they move with the help of the single cell. They are unicellular organisms. Unicellular organisms are made up of only one cell, but multicellular organisms are made up of many cells. They are macroscopic organisms because we can see these organisms with our eyes. Onion is an example of multicellular organism. It is also a macroscopic organism. If we take a small slice of onion and keep under microscope, we will see thousands of cells, because microscopes make the size of objects bigger. A small slice, when we keep a small slice of onion under microscope, we will see thousands of cells. And animals also have animal cells. Human beings have animal cells. If we scrap the inner part of mouth with spoon, the spoon will collect cells. And if we observe these cells under microscope, we will see number of cells. The cells have nucleus and cell membrane. So we can understand human beings are made up of cells. Plants are made up of cells. This is a human cell. This cell is a part of our digestive system. What is digestive system? Digestive system starts from mouth. It has stomach. It helps in the digestion of food and provides energy. Here the cells are grouped together. Many cells are grouped together and form a structure. That structure is called as tissue. This is a tissue. It is made up of group of cells. This tissue is found inside the mouth, inside the stomach. This type of many types of tissues are found in our body. This is epithelial tissue. It covers the body. We have a tissue, bone. Bone is a tissue. It is made up of bone cells. We have muscles. Muscles are tissues made up of cells. Group of cells form a structure called as tissue. Many tissues together form one organ. Stomach is an organ. It is made up of muscles, epithelial tissue. Like stomach, many organs are there in our body. Mouth is an organ, small intestine, large intestine. These organs together form a system called as organ system. This is digestive system. It starts from mouth, then food pipe, stomach, small intestine, large intestine, liver. So many organs are there in this system. The system is named as digestive system. Like this digestive system, we have many other systems. How do we breathe? We breathe with the help of respiratory system. It has nose, mouth, windpipe and lungs. This is respiratory system. Our body sends out waste materials with the help of the excretory system that has kidneys, ureter, urinary bladder. Urinary bladder stores urine. This is excretory system. It sends out the waste materials. Like these systems, our body has many systems. All the systems together form one organism. Human being is an organism. We are made up of many systems. These organ systems are made up of organs. Organs are made up of tissues. These tissues are made up of cells. From that we can understand that cell is the smallest part of an organism. So cell is the structural unit. Human being, the structure of human being is made up of cells. So cell is the structural unit. Like human beings, plants are made up of cells. This is a plant cell. Group of plant cells form plant tissue. There are many tissues in a plant body. We will study about these tissues in 9th standard and 11th standard. So these tissues of plants together form organs of plants. Leaf is one of the organs, flower is another organ, fruit is another organ. Many organs are formed in plants by the combination of many tissues. And these organs together form organ system. This is shoot system. It has leaves, flowers, buds, stem. Like shoot system, below the ground, the plants have another system, that is root system. The root system has primary root. What is primary root? The central root, the first root, and secondary root. The first branch is secondary root, and the second branch is tertiary root. So these are the organs. The roots are the organs. All the roots form a system, root system. So root system is one system, shoot system another system. These organ systems together form an organism, that is the whole plant. Organism is made up of organ systems. Organ systems are made up of organs. Organs are made up of tissues. Tissues are made up of cells. So in plants also, cells are the smallest units. They are the structural unit. The plant structure is made up of cells. Cell is the basic structural and functional unit of life. Structural unit already we have understood. This is a hand. Hand is an organ. Hand is made up of cells. So cell is a structural unit. Cell is the building unit of living organism. So cell is a structural unit. Cell is a functional unit. How can we understand? We do different work with the help of the hand. We eat, we write, we draw. The hand has to function. The hand has to function. For that, many cells are working. The hand is made up of many tissues. Hand is an organ. It is made up of many tissues. This is epithelial tissue. The skin is made up of epithelial tissues. Inside the hand, bone is there. Bone is made up of bone cells. And the muscles are there in the hand. Muscle is made up of muscle cells. When we have to do different work with the hand, the command comes from brain. The command or information comes from brain, that is carried by nerve cells. So nerve cells are functioning, muscle cells are functioning, bone cells, all the cells are functioning, so that our hand is functioning. So we can understand that the cells are the functional unit. So in this lesson, in the next videos, we will learn more things about the cell. This lesson is cell biology. What is cell biology? Study of cells is called as cell biology.